Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon Branch, on yet another wet, very late, in fact the last day of April 2024, but we're out here in the gloom looking at some bright and happy little motorhomes, and this one is a very bright and a very happy little Autosleeper Nuevo ES from 2014. So the Nuevo came out initially in 2002-2003, the ES, which is the X, actually stands for extra seat belts, I think it's the seat belted version. Followed it in 04, and to be really geeky about Autosleepers, not a lot of people know that ES just means it's got seat belts, doesn't necessarily mean it's got an overcab bed, but of course pretty much every Nuevo ES ever built does have the overcab bed. So this is a miracle of design. It's a 4-berth, 4-seat belt, fully facilitated coach built in just 5.7 metres. It's amazing. So it's a Peugeot Boxer based Autosleeper Nuevo ES from 2014. End kitchen, 4-berth, 4-seat belt, 3.5 tonne gross vehicle weight, gives you an incredibly good payload. Based on the Peugeot Boxer, 2.2 chain driven turbo diesel engine. It's a fantastic engine, torquey, chain driven, reliable, no AdBlue. It's not Euro 6, so it's not low emission zone compliant, but that's not a huge issue in this country, to be fair. There's not many campsites within them, but it means you haven't got AdBlue and you haven't got a lot of the modern stuff that just gets wrong. Short wheelbase, 5.75 metres, shorter than a van conversion, massively spacious inside, really clever. Standard full width 2.32, height because the overcab bed is 3 metres, but that's not a problem. Mine's 3.15, no issues anywhere. Price is $41,995. It's the best price Nuevo ES in the country. Now this is a van that we sold to its previous owner, so we fully prepped it, I don't know, a couple of years ago, so we know it well. And when they had to give up motorhoming, we jumped at the chance to send drivers up to Wales and buy it back again, basically. So it's looking a little bit green around the gills because it rains every day, so we need to give it a quick wash off, but it's in very nice condition. So looking around the cab, so Peugeot Boxer, all in white. My camper van, I've got a coach built and a camper van. My camper van is based on the short wheelbase Citroen Relays, so which is the same vehicle as this, and they will turn on a sixpence. They're absolutely brilliant. So bodywork is fine, can't see any marks upon it. Sometimes these slightly older ones of these can suffer a bit from flaky paint, but this one hasn't. Does need a wash off, but that's only from being on site here and not being used much beforehand. So nice graphics, coloured sides, good looking van. Autosleeper, Britain's oldest motorhome manufacturer, based out of Willersley in the Cotswolds. They've been going way over 50 years, and they build very high quality motorhomes designed for the English market, but they're all luxury vans. Big windows, double glazed. That's storage underneath the side sofa. There's a pull-out metal storage box there, which is really good to put your mains lead and your mucky stuff in. Fridge ventry, a 3-way fridge freezer. So this van's got an underslung gas tank that will run off when you're not hooked up to the mains, run off mains when you're on the mains, and it'll run off the engine when you're driving. Standard spec was really high, so you got external main socket there, which is usefully hooked up to the mains. You can plug in things on the outside, and you even get electric grills these days, stuff like that. Gas barbecue point for running a gas barbecue from the gas from your gas tank. We've got an electric step, central locking on the back doors, awning light, and a roof mounted wind out 2-lay Omni-Store awning. So some habitation service, got loads of service history this one, and obviously we gave it a major engine service and prepped it in 22. Reversing camera, factory fitted at the back there with a mirror mounted monitor and a 2-bike rack that will take up to 60 kilos of bicycles. Rear corner condition check, this is where they always get scraped. This one hasn't, which is great. Going around to the other side, yeah, same thing, no faults, no dinks. There'll be a mark on it somewhere, it's a 10-year-old, but I can't see it if it has so far. Set toilet chemical emptying point. Autosleepers have always used the separate flush reservoir for the toilet cassette, so you can put some water in there for your toilet flush and put some pink chemical in, make your toilet flush smell nice. We've got mains hookup, leisure battery and a solar panel on the roof. So where your hookup goes in. External satellite and TV point here, but it does have a roof mounted standard digital TV aerial. Flue for your heater and your water heater, so that's from Truma. It's the Truma combi boiler, runs off mains electric if you're hooked up, gas from your gas tank if you're not hooked up. Fresh water wise, so you fill your fresh water through there. We'll supply it with a long hose which you put on a tap. Now if you're on a pitch with its own tap, then you can, this is pressure regulated, so you can just keep the tap on. It gives you mains water supply. Otherwise you can just fill up the underslung tank. You can get a short hose with that end on it, like the caravanners use, to drop into a container. So if you're at a festival or something where you can't move your van to get to the water, you can bring the water to the van and it will suck it aboard. This is the fill up point for your LPG gas tank, so that's bigger capacity than a gas locker. Obviously in a space limited area it takes up no space because it's underslung. Way cheaper, and you can fill up at any LPG petrol station, of which there are still several hundred across the UK, and of course you can fill up in Europe. If you're going into Europe and you run out of gas, you will need an adapter which just screws into here to allow you to fill up using the European LPG pump. So bigger capacity, takes up less space, and you can fill up in abroad and in the UK. So we've got smart Peugeot alloys, electrically adjustable heated manual fold wing mirrors. These were expensive vans. I mean, these are £80,000 plus today, so much that it's small, it doesn't skimp on spec. So Concertina Remis cab blinds for darkening, electric windows, electric mirrors, central lock-in. That's the gauge for your gas tank. We've got steering wheel controls for your radio CD player over there. That's a little bit dated, but it is a standard double DIN size, so you can with an available fascia put in your choice of Apple CarPlay, Android Autoplay system there, or sat-nav, or whatever you want. So if you want anything like that doing, we can get it done for you. Cab aircon, cruise control, 6-speed manual gearbox, very light steering, very light clutch, lovely to drive. There's a big windscreen blind comes up there. That's your reversing camera monitor, so that's permanently mounted. That cable will just tuck back away up there. And twin swivel cab seats. So, I can't see any faults on the outside. No faults on the inside either. It's a lovely van. So, coming in through the doors, you've got the electric step that'll put itself away when you start the engine. Illuminated Autosleeper badge in case you forget who made your van. Got a grab handle coming in. I suppose if we're being picky, the previous owners or someone at some time has done this thing where they mount stuff and take it off and leave holes. Why do they do that? So we will cover that up with some little screw caps or something like that. So tea towel holder, in kitchen, zoom out a little bit there. Anyway, let's get in properly and do this. So this is 5.7 metres long. Now, a long wheelbase VW Transporter is 5.2 metres long. A long wheelbase Fiat Ducato is 6 metres long. And this, all of this space, which is amazing, in 5.7 metres. Really, really good. Look at all of that. So leisure battery's a bit low at the moment, so that's why the lights are flickering. It's not haunted. But really nice lighting. You've got strips of uplighters, soft ceiling lights, big opening hecky roof light, and a small opening roof light back here as well, so loads and loads of room. Because it's a coach built, it's square, makes perfect use of the space, so you get a lot more room basically. And obviously because it's built out of insulation, it stays cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. So classic end kitchen. I mean, look at the size of this kitchen. You've got extra pull out workspace there, acres of room in 5.7 metres. Really, really good. Massive oven. So Thetford Caprice, been around forever. So it's got 3 gas burners run on your gas tank, 1 mains electric when you're hooked up, separate grill, separate oven, all in nice condition. Been used but not excessively. Nice deep sink, still got its original clip-on draining board there as well. 2 sockets back there for kettles and such like, and a hob top extractor, as well as 2 lights. Obviously loads of high level storage cupboards. Kitchen roll holder and tea towel holder. So you've got that pull out worktop that you saw there. So you've got the under counter line 90 litre, I think it is a 90 litre Thetford fridge freezer. So again, gas from your gas tank when you're not on the mains when you're on the mains, 12 volt when you're driving. These are winter covers for your fridge vents, so in extreme cold weather you put them on, helps your fridge run better and stops drafts. It's got the winter pack on it, so that's the heated and insulated wastewater tanks, so that's where you switch them on and off. It's sub-zero, stops your fresh and wastewater tank from freezing up. Factory fitted microwave at a decent height, so you're not going to take the stuff out and scald yourself. Really nice lounge. So ES extra seat belts, so you've got double forward facing seat here, nice comfortable side sofa, twin swivel cab seats, opens up the whole area. And to make this into a double bed, drop the table down there. This simply slides across, move a couple of cushions, and you've got a very good size double bed. Now obviously this one's got the overcab bed, which is also a very good size, unlike the earlier ES's where it was tiny. That's an actual usable size for adults up there, so if you want to sleep up there or have a bed each. Cleverly they've put lights at either end, so you can sleep with your head at either end, and a strip light there, opening skylight, nice mattress, and a safety net, or just use it for storage, which is really, really good. So again, big side windows, floods the van with light. It's got the digital controller for your Truma heating system. That was quite new in 14, much easier. Just set a temperature, tell it what power source you want it to run off, and it will sort the rest out for you. Big deep storage cupboards. It's amazing what it fits in, because it doesn't feel cramped at all. You've got the more expensive concertina type blinds and fly screens on all the windows. Upholstery always a little bit classic. You look at a new Nuevo, but easily covered, to be fair, but it's a very good quality upholstery. Premier Furnishings do it, they're really, really good. Storage underneath there, accessible from the outside. Got a main socket down here. Loads of clothes storage and your wardrobe. That's massive. So that's your digital TV aerial pole, battery charger, and another table there. So if you're not using your main table, you can put a small coffee table up there. Very, very clever. Your water heater boiler is down there, so that must be empty as well. Must be more storage down there. Nice deep drawer for clothes. Loads of kitchen storage. Now into your bathroom. Very, very clever idea. They nicked this idea off of Autocruise, and Autocruise nicked it off of Hymer. So you've got a swing wall separate shower. Today Adria have nicked it and using a lot of their vans. So big wet room when you're not showering. Roof skylight for ventilation. Nice mirror. Some hanging hooks been put in. And then you've got, when you want to shower, pull that across, pull this across, and you've got a really, really big separate shower. Again, in 5.7 metres. How clever, with a blown air heater vent in there that's closable. So you can use it for drying clothes and things. You can hang them onto there. It's actually a little closed towel hanging rail, which will come across here as well over there. So condition wise, apart from say a couple of bits where they've obviously had stuff screwed in and taken them with them, which will tidy up, I couldn't fault it. Doesn't smell of dog, doesn't smell of smoke. Yeah, real nice little van, to be fair. It's priced right. It'll come with a new MOT, major engine service, full habitation service, Highbridge's legendary in-house 12-month warranty, where we pay the bills, not a warranty company, so you deal directly with us and we can authorise work to be done by a local place of repair, or of course we would love to look after it ourselves if you're nearby. Yeah, so give us a call, 01626 832 792. If we're out here busy with customers or doing videos, which we quite often are, give us a call. That's where your TV goes there, by the way. That's your TV point. Give us a call on the mobile, 07432 662 558, or check us out on highbridgecaravans.co.uk website. Leave a comment in the comments section on YouTube. We will see them and get back to you as soon as we can, and ask us about this lovely 2014 Autosleeper Nuevo ES. Thank you very much. Goodbye.